Hey everyone, happy Monday. I sure hope you've been able to spend some time outside today enjoying this fabulous weather. We are right back to discussing Get Out of Your Head, a study I am leading that is based on a book by Jenny Allen. And as a reminder, the study is based on the book of Philippians, which is where Paul is found in a Roman prison. And the whole book is based on a letter he wrote to the people of Philippi, thanking them for their support. One of the truths of the book of Philippians and a truth that is found in the study is simple. Our happiness should not depend on what happens to us, but on what happens in us. And you know, when you think about it, most of us spend more time focusing on why we feel a certain way as opposed to why we are thinking a certain way. Now I'm going to share with you some words from the first chapter of Philippians that are among my second favorite group of verses in the whole book. And they speak volumes about the benefit to focusing on what is happening in us as opposed to what is happening around us. This is starting with verse 15, first chapter of Philippians. It's true that some here preach Christ because with me out of the way, they think they'll step right into the spotlight. But the others do it with the best heart in the world. One group is motivated by pure love, knowing that I'm here defending the message, wanting to help. The others, now that I'm out of the picture, are merely greedy, hoping to get something out of it for themselves. Their motives are bad. They see me as their competition, and so the worse it goes for me, the better they think for them. So how am I to respond? I've decided that I really don't care about their motives, whether mixed, bad, or indifferent. Every time one of them opens his mouth, Christ is proclaimed, so I just cheer them on. Now remember, Paul was imprisoned. He could have been angry, resentful, sad, depressed, you name it. But no, he was choosing to get out of his head and focus on what was happening in him, and by extension, thinking of the world beyond his own being. He was thinking about what was happening in the people around him, the people who were being brought to Christ. Talk about getting out of your head. I hope we can practice the example that Paul set in these words and make progress towards getting out of our own heads and focusing more about why we think a certain way as opposed to why we feel a certain way. I look forward to seeing you next week right here on Soul Snacks so we can talk more about getting out of your head. Have a wonderful week. Love, light, and blessings to you.